Hi, I'm Tom Island, author of the Meat Hook Meat Book and co-owner of the Meat Hook here in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm going to show you 4 ways to break down a chicken for cooking in the kitchen or on the grill. The first thing we're going to do is remove the wings from the drumettes. You set those aside. You can use those for stock or to make chicken wings. Next, we're going to do 2 parallel cuts down parallel to the breastbone, and then just cut down the rib cage. And then we're finding the joint right here in the leg, and then coming down and separating the drumette from the body. And we're just going to come under the carcass and then finally get through the breastbone. And we're going to do exactly the same thing on this side, and then finally separate the drumette from the carcass. Next thing what we're going to do is separate the leg and thigh from the breast. And you end up with a boneless breast, skin on, with a drumette. This is called an airline breast. So it's a much more sort of elegant presentation. And then we'll just do that on the other side. So the second technique, we're going to start exactly the same way that we started with the first one, by separating the wings and also coming down parallel to the breastbone, coming down into ribs, and then cutting between the drumette and the body. And then you want to make sure to get under the carcass to get all that meat. That we'll use for stock. And then the last part to make this cook evenly is you're going to take your knife and put it right next to the base of the thigh bone, and then just come down the thigh bone, come down the other side of the thigh bone, take your fingers underneath, stick the knife under, and then use your knife and your hands to expose the knee joint. So removing this and then putting a slit down this will make this entire half chicken cook not only a lot faster, but also very evenly. And there we have 2 semi-boneless half chickens that are perfect for brick chicken or grilling. So the third way, I'm going to upend the chicken and then cut on either side of the tail here, down towards the head. And then you're just going to do that on the other side. This is actually easier to do with a chef's knife because you have a little bit more leverage. Now you're just going to take your chicken and separate the legs. And then you're going to separate the thigh and the leg by cutting down where this line of fat is. Do the same thing on the other side. Next, you're going to remove the drumette. Do the same thing on the other side. And then cut down the middle of the breast. And you can stop here for frying chicken if you like, or if you want everything to cook a little bit more evenly, you can cut the breast right in half there and there. Okay, so the fourth and last technique I'm going to show you, you're going to start by upending the chicken and then cutting at the tip of the tail directly down the back of the chicken, being careful not to cut into the breastbone. And then once you've done that, flip it over. You want to take the palm of your hand and just break the wishbone. You want to take the wings and tuck them under right here. You want to basically take these flaps of skin and fat just about 1 inch up and 1 inch to the side of the tip of the breastbone. Tuck the leg up in there. Do the same thing on this side. So that's 4 really easy, simple techniques of how to cut up a chicken. This becomes really important if you are concerned with where your chicken comes from. Oftentimes, if you go to the farmer's market, they might only sell whole chickens, and that's one reason why learning to break down your own chickens is so very important.